All right, we are live. Okay. Live for our weekly YouTube class. Let me pull up our live class so I can see all of your comments. There we go. We are good. We are good to go. Perfect. Okay, how are all of you doing this week? I hope all of you are doing well. So our weekly class is 12 p.m. Eastern Time Zone every, today's Wednesday, every Wednesday. I hope I wasn't saying Thursday in my other videos. Oh my gosh, sometimes I get mixed up that I feel like the week's almost already done. But yes, it is Wednesday today. Every Wednesday, 12 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. That's when we have these classes live. So thank you for joining us. What we're going to be talking about today, and by the way, if you don't know who I am, my name is Khadija. I'm one of the owners here at HennaSooq, and I am your henna hair color expert and also an expert in the healthy hair care using the raw ingredients, the Ayurvedic herbs. So you can ask me any question about cassia, amla, neem, bringraj, brahmi, shikakai, all of those herbs, because henna is great for color, but it also is great for using a lot of the other herbs for strengthening and promoting hair growth and having just healthier hair overall. And today I'm going to talk to you about essential steps that are so important to having success with henna. Because a lot of the time, clients will send us emails and sometimes we even get complaints and clients that want full refunds on that the products, the herbs that they purchased left their hair dry, and then when your hair is dry, it damages the hair and it causes breakage. It makes it brittle, and no one wants that. So that is definitely a major reason that people don't use henna and the Ayurvedic herbs, is because they don't want to have that effect, and they also don't want to lose their curl pattern. Those who love their curls, they don't want to lose that. They want to keep their hair as it is, maintain the health and wellness of their hair overall. And there's key, like once you figure out exactly how you need to do the hair regimens when it comes to henna and herbal hair care, you will have so much success. Your hair will be gorgeous, healthy, curls will be bouncy and just fluid and just overall so gorgeous. These are practices of traditional products that from the earth that women have used for thousands and thousands of years. Just ensure that you're using it specifically for your hair type. So that's what I want to talk to you about, and that's what I support you in. So if you ever have any questions or concerns, you need a personalized hair regimen, definitely let us know. We'll be more than happy to support you. We have a wealth of information on our website at HennaSooq.com, so you can tune in and get all of that information and recipes and just everything you really need to get started. Even when we talk about the liquids, even from the basic things like liquids that you need to use when you're mixing your treatments up, that is really important to make sure you're using the right liquids. Lemon juice is a no-no. Do not use lemon juice when you're mixing your henna. Please don't. It causes so much dryness. I'm not even sure why other brands or companies even suggest that. Distilled water is really ultimately the most gentle and my number one recommendation. You can also use apple cider vinegar or green tea. So those are the best liquids. And otherwise, when it comes to the color, the most popular henna treatments would be like the red raj. That's really, really essential to getting really great color. It's organically certified, it's natural, and it also will give you a nice reddish tone. And then if you have any gray hairs, it'll give you a nice highlight. Indigo is the next one that is really popular. That a lot of clients definitely use the indigo, and that's either used when you want to get your henna to turn more brown to dark brown and up to black tones. So that's really essential to getting that tone, and it will cover gray hairs, and that's a great treatment. Definitely, you should be doing that if you want to naturally color your hair, because chemicals have just so much garbage in it that really avoid chemicals. You do not need chemicals. Please don't use chemicals. Please don't use chemicals. Whereas it is really fun to get different colors and tones and play around with different combinations. You're not seeing what's going into your body. You may feel okay, but you don't know what the effects, you don't know what your body's fighting inside. It's like some people who have cancer. I don't want to be so harsh, but I mean, it's a reality. People have cancer and they don't even know that they're fighting it. There's a lot of ailments that we don't understand, or what triggered those ailments or those sicknesses. Chemicals and the dyes are put near your brain. So, I mean, you have to be really careful. Like, I highly suggest you use natural products when it comes to doing your hair and keeping yourself healthy, because so much is absorbed in your skin and your hair. So it's really important to use natural products, and please use natural, like henna is a true alternative to chemical color. And the educators, that's why we have a certification program for hair colorists, is that we are educating and taking a hold of the industry to educate even the stylists and colorists, so that they know that they can use henna natural hair color, and making it easy for them. And so that way they're not always telling a client like, oh, you can't use henna if you use chemicals. No, like, look at who taught you those things. You were in the hair salon where they promote chemicals. There's no natural hair color, even in the natural hair schools as yet. You know what? Who's going to do all that? That's going to be us. It's going to be HennaSooq, and I am going to lead that. I am adamant about leading a huge change in the industry. We need to be teaching, and I will be teaching professionals how to use henna to naturally color your hair, so that you as a client can get that as a service, and you can get more support and have more information, because the more information you have, the more empowered you'll be, and you'll be able to make a more informed decision, and that's really important. So yeah, those are my 2 cents. So back to the topic at hand. If you're not interested in coloring your hair, and you're more interested in just doing like a natural hair treatment, where you want stronger, longer hair, and you want to promote the health of your strands, and just overall shine and definition of your hair, you can use like the Casio Bovada. That works really well. Or if you're looking for an all-in-one, the Goddess hair is amazing. Like, this literally flew off the shelves during the Black Friday and Cyber weekend. People are grabbing this up like we ran out of stock, so we had to get more. But it's great because it has cassia for the strengthening. It has the amla powder, which promotes hair growth. The hibiscus in here adds a lot of shine to your hair. The fenugreek is for thicker hair strands. Rose petal, which I love rose petal powder so much. In here, it creates a balance on your hair. And then aloe vera is great for the moisture. So that is really great to have aloe vera powder. And I've been talking about it for weeks and weeks, and I'm never going to stop talking about aloe vera powder. But it should be in all of your recipes. All your herbal hair recipes should have aloe vera powder in it, because that helps with the moisture. You need that in your recipe. So definitely have it with that. And as far as the hair wash and the co-wash, which are essential steps to having success with your hair regimens, like once you've decided what you're going to use, it's time to wash your hair. So this is a gentle cleansing hair wash system that we have created. This one in particular is one of 3. It's a cassia neem hair wash. It's SLS free and it's color safe. And the cassia in here that we have, the cassia, you get a lot of the strengthening, the cleansing, and adds shine. The neem in here is great for anti-dandruff, it's anti-inflammatory, and it treats any scalp conditions and issues. So it's great for your scalp. So that one, the cassia neem one, if that's your focus, you definitely need this hair wash. And oh, I forgot to mention, it's infused with essential oils of rosemary, tangerine, and clary sage, which are all great hair oil, essential oils that are good for your hair, for adding the shine and promoting the hair to grow. It's just really great treatment. And then we have another hair wash, the soap nut hair wash, which is infused with the soap nut powder and also with peppermint essential oil. So if you want something really invigorating, this is really, really great. The soap nut is very good at clarifying, so it's really great for that. And it's also antibacterial. And the sweet orange one that's infused with that essential oil that smells so good, especially if you love citrus essential oils. This is a Zisophus hair wash, and this adds a lot of volume to the hair, a lot of volume. Again, it's strengthening and it adds shine along with stronger hair strands. And what I was also going to mention about the products that we create at HennaSooq, we are very adamant about not using fragrant oils. We use pure essential oils in all of our products. We want you to get the best of the best. So pure essential oils are a must. We are very, adamant about making sure all of our products are with essential oils. And if you want your own essential oils too, we do sell them individually as well if you need to get some essential oils. Oh, Tracy, is that what happens? Really? I just reading the comments on the iPad. That's why I have it there, because I wanted to like look at the comments and stuff like that, because I can't see it obviously when I'm recording at the same time. But it goes quiet really when you start talking about henna for hair. There is such a lack of education when it comes to henna for hair. I'm just sad about that. So I made a decision to start the certification program. It's time to make a change, and I'm ready. I'm so ready to like plunge right into that program. We officially launched in January, and I'm just really excited about it because we have people from out of state, out of the country come to take my classes already. So empower everyone with the certification program and make it available to more people is like the ultimate goal. And yeah, so definitely. All right, back to these steps. So this is step 1. You are going to wash your hair with one of your favorite hair washes that we have here. So you will do that first and leave your hair damp. Once you're done, towel dry but damp, because that's gonna enable you to get the treatments on so much easier. So either you're doing color or you're doing the other Ayurvedic herbal hair treatments, you could do that right after it onto damp hair. It'll be so much easier to apply. You leave all henna hair coloring treatments need to be left on the hair for 3 to 4 hours. Please leave it on for 3 to 4 hours. And you could do it a little bit longer, but really ideally you only need 3 to 4 hours. You don't have to. If it's more convenient to do an overnight treatment, you can do so. That's completely up to you. And if you have questions about that, please comment below so we can talk more about that if you need a personalized henna hair color regimen. If you're doing a non-coloring treatment, then you leave that on your hair for about like 1 to 2 hours. That will be sufficient. And then once that time is up and it's done, now it's time to rinse that out. So you'll need the co-wash. The co-wash will detangle, add back that moisture that you may have lost, because these treatments can be drying. Unfortunately, they just can, and that's a fact. We've had clients, like I mentioned earlier, complain that it dried out their hair. But in fact, when we look at a lot of the things that they ordered, there was nothing that was moisturizing. So, we just explained that none of the ingredients that they purchased were moisturizing, and they needed moisture, and that we really want them to have success with the henna and the herbal hair treatments. And then we're sorry to see them go. It's just like, but we feel like if you do the right recipe according to your hair type and your hair needs, you're going to have success. That's why I'm here sharing like these steps with you, because we created these products not just to sell you something new, but to sell you something that actually will work and help you be successful and being able to do these treatments and continue with these treatments. And that's what's really important. We want you to have success. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what we sell you. We could be like, here, have this product and, good luck. If you've been tuning in to HennaSooq and you've been watching our videos, that's not what we're about. That's not what I believe in at all. I believe in you being successful because I want you to have, better opportunities to have a healthy hair care regimen, because that's important to your life. It's essential to you living a long, healthy life. Henna and these Ayurvedic treatments are essential, 110%. They are essential to having, a longer, healthier life, because it's what you're putting into your body, into your hair. Like, otherwise, why would they be growing on this earth? Think about it this way. These were put here on the earth, to, help us, on our day-to-day living, so that's exactly what we believe in. We definitely believe strongly in that. So to go back to the co-wash, you have to add back that moisture. You need to co-wash it out. So we have 3 co-washes now for you to choose from. Again, it's infused with rosemary, tangerine, and clary sage. And this one is also infused with shakaka. All of our co-wash system of products are infused with shakaka because it cleanses your hair. And the co-washes are also, let me read this too. It's vegan, it's soy-free, non-GMO, it's gluten-free, paraben-free, no mineral oil, and it's hypoallergenic. So that is an amazing, co-wash product. Like it really works well. And they have the one that goes with the so no, one is the peppermint infused essential oil one. This one works really well. That packs that like that peppermint, you know, scent just on your hair, and just so invigorating and uplifting. And if you're more of a citrus kind of you know, person, for men and women, all these products are for men and women. This is infused with sweet orange essential oil and then shikakai as well. This smells so good. It does smell so good, so good. So you guys would love these products. It would be amazing to co-wash your treatments out, add back that moisture, detangle, and then from there you can, you know, dry your hair, or, you know, air dry. Try to avoid heat as much as you can, because, you know, heat can dry out your hair. If you are using heat, definitely use our Moroccan argan oil. That is really important because it's amazing with heat, and it will protect your hair as well. But otherwise, use a good either hair oil. We have several of those at HennaSooq, and then we also recommend, if your hair doesn't like oils as much, you may need to use a water-based leave-in conditioner. So definitely use a water-based. The first ingredient should be water, and you can leave that in to put back the moisture into your hair. And then let your hair, you know, just style it as usual. You know, if it's hair color, let that color, it'll settle in a few days. And you can do the hair color treatments every 4 to 6 weeks. If you have gray hair and it's growing really quickly, you may need to do it a little bit more often. You could do a root touch-up. You don't always have to do all of your hair at the same time. And if you're doing these other non-coloring herbal treatments, then you could do that every 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah, so that's basically, these are the essential steps that you will need. This is what I came on to share with you for this class. You can, any questions? Let me see if did I miss any questions? If I do a color treatment, how long should I wait until I use a goddess treatment? That's a great question. Hey, Diane. So if you're doing a hair color treatment, then you want to use the goddess hair, give your hair like 2 to 3 weeks. Like, do it in between your coloring treatments. You know, 2 weeks, 2 3 weeks, and you could do that, because again, you're not trying to over process your hair, and these treatments will last that long, so you don't have to rush it. You know, they will last that long, except those pesky gray hairs. They do grow in so quickly. They're quite annoying. So I feel you guys on that gray hair. I know exactly where you're coming from with the grays. What else do we got? Hey, it's Mary. Hey, Mary. Oh, how to dye my hair black. Oh, okay, Mary, that's a great question. So are you using henna and indigo? Because that's what you need to dye your hair black. There is a tip that I have. If you are just using henna in the first step and then indigo in the second step, it may be that you're not getting the full black effect from it. I mean, you definitely could use red rash and indigo. That works really well to getting black tones. But if you are still not getting that real dark black and your grays are just being a pain in the butt, add the indigo to the henna in the first step. So do 50-50 of each. So you're basically doing a brown recipe first. You do that brown recipe first as your first step, and then once you have co-washed that out, you can follow up with the indigo for hair all on its own. Do that as a second step, and that way you'll get a true black, you know, tone. It'll get really good coverage as well, and then you can also co-wash the indigo out on its own, and that should give you pure black tones for your hair. And then be consistent with the applications. I've noticed that some clients, you know, it's been 4 to 6 weeks. It's kind of normal that, you know, you will have fade out and you'll have to recolor your hair. You know, it's normal actually. It's quite normal that you will have new growth. Everyone varies a little bit, but you will have to redo your hair every 4 to 6 weeks on average. So definitely get a good stash of the henna and indigo. We got some great questions here. Hey, this is Margaret Garner. I know you. And hey, there's Melody. Melody, I think is it your first time tuning in? Oh, really? Oh my gosh, no longer straightening my hair. What, really? Mel, that's amazing. Do you have an Instagram? I would love, please guys, if you are doing some of these treatments, do tag us at #HennaSooq. I would love to see your results. So please, please, please let me know. We have also, if you want to be an influencer where you have the opportunity to review products and do videos and even photos of what your process is like, we have on our website at HennaSooq.com, become an influencer, and some of them are paid as well. If you're doing really good videos and take really great photos, you have opportunity to be paid for giving your reviews. Because again, the henna industry, when it comes to hair color and these herbal hair treatments, we need more education in the industry. So we need your help. We can't do this by ourselves. We need you to post and share and educate others, because it's so essential. Because even after I may not be here on this earth anymore, henna will still be here. Other brands have come and gone. Henna has been here for thousands upon thousands of years. So share and educate people, please, please, please. If I could ask you for anything, is tag us, share this, you know, everything that you know, share it with others. It's so helpful, and you're just helping someone live a better, you know, healthier life. The transition from heat train to wow, I'm so glad. Melody, I want to see your hair. I'm reading the comments and like, wow. I have co-washes that I use between. All right. Yeah, exactly. So even if you want to use the hair wash and the co-washes in between, you can definitely do that. Use these in between. You don't have to wait till you're doing the herbal hair treatments or, oh, this fell, scared me. Oh my God. When you're like live, anything can happen, guys. It scared me. I'm like, okay, embarrassed on YouTube. Okay, stay still. Nice iPad. Okay, so you can use these at any time that you want to. You don't even have to be using any of the herbal hair treatments. This thing's gonna fall again. All right, we're gonna go flat, so we're good. Oh my gosh. All right, so yeah, use these anytime you want to. Enjoy. Any other questions? Let me see. Oh, that's great. Okay, how often can I do that? Mary, how often? Oh, Mary, how often can you do that? What, coloring your hair? You can definitely color your hair every 4 to 6 weeks. I hope that was your question, Mary. If not, please repeat it. Let me know. I usually you watch the videos all the time. Thank you so much. Of course, anything can happen in live, like a phone ringing too. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you guys like it. Actually, I have to say that YouTube is probably the most. Can you guys hear me? Okay. The phone is ringing. Okay. At least with YouTube, you can rewatch it, and then you can like skip. It should fun. Okay, there, it's finished. So at least you can skip the phone ringing and all like the annoying little things that happen. So anyhow, but yeah, I'm so glad you guys are tuning in. I was saying that YouTube has been one of the most satisfying videos. Like I'm so surprised at how many people come on live, and then there's like 12 people in the room. And it's so interactive. Like I find that YouTube has been really interactive, so I especially love YouTube. I'm finding that doing the classes on here has been really, really great. It makes me think that I should do a lot of more free classes on YouTube. I'm kind of considering, and then it records it and keeps it. You guys can watch it later. I can edit it, so which I'm loving, and it links right to our website under the Henna TV option, so you guys get to see it right away. It's been working out really well. Yeah, so it's great. Thank you all for all of your feedback. If you have any other questions, I have to post I'm going to post in the description and edit this video a little bit, and I will leave it live so you can rewatch it anytime. And if you have questions, comment below. Come back to the video later. But this concludes our class. I will see you again next Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern. I will do my best to always try to be on time. I need to work on that. But I appreciate all of you. Yes. That would be great. Thank you guys so much. I hope you like my purple hijab. We'll try and change it up, pop a little bit more color here and there where I can. And I hope, again, you guys have an amazing day. I will see you all soon. Bye. See y'all later. Take care. Don't forget to co-wash and do your hair washes. All right. Take care.